One of the most common mobility requests I get from runners is their hamstrings. So I'm going to take you through a really nice short flow that's going to loosen the whole back side of the body and leave you feeling really nice and limber for your next session. So all you need is yourself, a mat. We'll start this one in standing with your feet hip width apart, toes facing forwards, arms by your sides, and then from here, nice and gently tucking your shoulders, curling, rolling all the way down, grabbing onto the elbows, your first hamstring stretch, and we'll go for a ragdoll. Now, if your hamstrings are really tight, soften your knees. To make this easier and less assertive down the back of the body, widen your feet and bend your knees deeper. But we're just going to go really relaxed through the upper body, the shoulders, and really just stretch into the backs of those legs. You're here for 4, 3, 2, centering on up 1, fingertips come down, we lower the hips back to the heels, shoulders back, eyes forwards, a little bit of compression here, release, and then back into that hamstring stretch. So this little neural tuck of the chin is going to increase the stretch down the back of the body. So what you want to do here is keeping your heels heavy. As you lift, tuck your chin in, you get a deeper stretch down the backs of those legs. And then your eyes come forwards as you come back into your squat. We have 3 more. So this is going to help with the active mobility of the back of the leg. So rather than static stretching for those hamstrings, you want to move through range, incorporating your ankles, knees, hips, specific to running, so you can get mobility in a functional manner. Last 2. And then last 1, we hold the last 1, lifting up the hips, we walk all the way out into our plank. Just very briefly here, strong form, pike the hips straight up, walk your hands slightly back, then start to slowly pedal through your feet, dropping one heel, dropping the other heel. So going for that nice slow lift to lower, lengthening into the back of the body, drop one heel down to hold, switch, drop the other heel, hold. So you're going to feel the length from the calves, backs of the legs, and up into those hips. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and lift your heels down into 4-point kneel position. From here, roll out your shoulders, and then from here, just step your right foot forward into a lunge position. Squaring off your hips, we'll go straight into the hamstring. So hands come down, toes come back towards your nose as you tuck your chin in towards your knee. And then going back to that neural floss, point the toe, lift the chin, then flex the toe, tuck the chin. So just starting to release the back of that right knee, tuck the chin in, toes back, point the toes as you lift the chin. You've got 4 more like this. So you're going to increase the stretch down the back of the body as you flex, decrease it as you extend. 3, 2, see if you can get that last one a little bit further, really releasing into that right side hammy for 1. And then from here, shaking off that leg, switching straight to the other side. So get your lunge position first, little tuck of the tailbone. And then from here, place your hands down, toes back towards your nose, left hamstring stretch. So from here, we wind it up a little bit deeper, tuck your chin in, and then point the toes as you lift. Tuck and round, increase the stretch. Release to point, decrease the stretch. So this is a nice neurodynamic floss, lengthening through the nerves, tendons, and hamstring muscles behind the leg. And incrementally, that'll start to release and you'll start to be able to tuck that chin in a little further. You have 4 more here. 3, and 2. Finishing your last 1, and then from here, shake off that leg, roll out the shoulders as you transition into a seated position. So from here, extend the right leg, left knee bent out to the side. I want you to reach your hands up towards the ceiling, pivot towards your right side foot and reach towards your toes. If you can't reach your toe, reach the back of your leg. But if you can reach your toe, tuck your toes back towards you. And again, we go back into that tuck of the chin. And release. We're going to add the foot as well. So tuck the chin, pull the toes back, and then release the chin as you point the toe. Now again, the best way to release the hamstrings is in an active movement here. So rather than just holding it for 30 seconds, you want to be moving through range, incorporating the upper body and lower body, and really targeting not only the muscles and tendons, but the nerves at the back of the body, which are often the tightest part. 3, 2, we'll go for one more. See if you get your chin a little deeper and even reach your hands a little closer to your toes. 1, and release, roll out the shoulders, right foot in, left foot out. From here, lift up your arms nice and tall. Just see where you land. Each side will be a little different. Reach towards your toes. If you can't reach the back of your leg. And then from here, just grab onto whatever you can reach, tuck your chin in, and then start the left side hamstring stretch. So tuck and lift through the toes, and then lift your chin and point. So you're trying to get that nice movement again down the back of the body. You've got the increase in stretch, and then you've got that little bit of respite as you lift to release, which is good. So it just means incrementally you've got a little bit of a baseline to work with. You can start to get a little bit deeper each time as the hips, the hamstrings, and the spine all start to warm up. 3. Last 2. Make the last one your best one if you can. Curl, tuck, toes back towards your nose for 1. Straightening on up, rolling out your shoulders, and then from here we'll transition just carefully down onto our backs. We'll just go for a little lumbar rotation just to warm up through the lower back. And then from here, we'll bring the knees back to center with the feet flat. I want you to reach behind, grab onto the back of that right side knee, flex the right foot, and start to extend that right leg up. Again, we tuck the chin in, lift up through the chest, back of that right leg to stretch. You bend the knee, relax your shoulders, head goes heavy. Lift, tuck, extend, and then slowly release. So with this one, you've got your hips nice and heavy and your spine nice and supportive, so you can start to lift a little higher. Your back's nice and safe, and you're just really getting deeper into the backs of those legs. You've done plenty of warm up now. So you can start to get the chin right in and the toes right back. You've got one more we'll hold at the top. Static hold here, hamstring stretch. From here, start to point and flex at the foot. Point and flex the foot. Really nice one here. So just the right side back of the leg. A little bit of ankle movement to facilitate a little bit more length. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Little shimmy of those knees side to side. We grab onto that left side knee, interlace the fingers, take a bit of weight there, flex your left foot. And then from here, extend that left leg, tuck, curl, lift, and then bend that left leg to return. So as you're lifting up through the chest, you want to really curl the shoulders so you can get that really nice neural wind up. And as much as you can, the toes back towards your nose. So particularly that big toe, pull it right back towards your nose as you lift, and then slowly release. We'll go for 4 more here before we hold at the top. So see if you can incrementally get your chin tucked and your shoulders lifted. 3, a little further, for 2, and then last one, get your nose in a little bit further, holding that leg position, and just start to point and flex that foot. So it's going to really just finish off the back of that leg, getting you as limber as possible. Left leg straight, chin tucked, just dorsiflexion, plantar flexor of that left side ankle for 3, for 2, for 1. And then from here, grab your knees into your chest. Just have a little sway from side to side. And we'll just finish with a nice rotation. So take the heels wide, also the arms, and start to drop one knee in and release. Other knee in and release. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, keeping those palms up. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are ready to roll. Let me know how your hamstrings feel after that one, and particularly after your next run. I hope you enjoyed your session of Pilates with AB. If you did, I have a whole buffet of sessions below, a free trial which includes over 240 on-demand sessions, live classes, small, short, sharp, and snappy little routines to help you run better, improve your posture, prevent injury, and perform at your best any time of the day, give it a go.